So, so how does generative AI change entertainment? That is a question, and it probably changes it in ways that are like different than just replacing what already exists.
Mhm.
So, lots of things out there to sort of replicate what's already being done to sort of compress costs and compress time, and that's cool. But I actually think the more exciting bit is like, what can we do that's different? And
Yep.
I think if you can generate assets and generate content in like real time or close to real time, and it's relatively cheap, then you can have like it enables a kind of interactivity with the audience, and that's the cool bit. And that's way more like improv or live music or something, like a play in front of people.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And sorry, I'm just trying to lay the groundwork here because there's so much I want to dive into because
Okay.
we've had some of these conversations before. So I want to help get everyone up to speed. You've been experimenting and showing some of this.
Yeah.
Ramon kind of hinted that like, hey, you've shown some demos also at the time of, or not demos, but kind of early screenings. At the time of recording here, where there's a AI event here in Los Angeles, we might talk about, you're going to do, I'm hoping maybe get a screening then if I can get in. Let's talk about that a little bit, because then I think we'll have a lot of the context for us to really dive into the meat here.
Okay. So the first screening we did was at BAFTA in January. And it was sort of a sitcom where it was a Christmas dinner. And there were 8 sort of stock characters sitting down around a turkey at a table. And each character there was a wacky uncle and the frustrated mother and the idealistic young daughter. Sorry, pretty cliche stuff.
Yeah.
And the weird British neighbor that they invite over out of sympathy. We did it in London, so we had to have a British character. And they are, you see them acting out this thing, and then there's a very simple chat interface, and everyone takes out their phones, and as the kind of action is happening, they type in what they want to see happen. So they can type in what they want to see happen, and then they can upvote what other people. And that simple mechanics can sort of move the story forward in hopefully interesting ways, or just kind of crazy funny ways, or silly ways. But there is something like where you have an idea or you see someone else's idea, you jump on it, and then 30 seconds later, 60 seconds later, you see it on the screen. There's something cool about that. That's maybe it's a novelty,